चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानातिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। स्थावरं जन्मं व्यक्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। भवजीयते यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सर्वश्रुतिशिरोरत्न विरचिता पदम्बुजः वेदान्तम्बुजसूर्यो यत् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। चैतन्यशाश्वतक्षन्तो व्योमतीतो निरञ्जनः बिन्दुनादकलातीता तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ज्ञानशक्तिसमारूढा तत्त्वमाला विभूषितः मुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदाता च तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्ता कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। शोषणं भावसिन्धुश्च ज्ञापनं सारसम्पदः गुरुपादोदकं सम्यक् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। न गुरोरधिकं तत्त्वं न गुरोरधिकं तपः तत्त्वज्ञानपरं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मनन्तं श्रीजगन्नाथ मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरुः ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुरादिरनादिश्च गुरुपरमदैवतं गुरुपरतरं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। गुरुदेव 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 श्री स्वामी विश्वानन्द 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 स्वामी विश्वानन्द स्वामी विश्वानन्द स्वामी विश्वानन्द श्री गुरुदेव 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 राधे Vishwanathaya Namaha, Om Vishamaya Namaha, Om Devakara Samudhyataya Namaha, Om Sukshmatanave Namaha, Om Chinmayaya Namaha, Om Guru Murtaye Namaha, Om Sundaraya Namaha, Om Sulachanaya Namaha, Om Samukhaya Namaha, Om Charahasaya Namaha, Om Keshavaya Namaha, Om Padmabhujaya Namaha, Om Mandagamanaya Namaha, Om Charukaladharine Namaha, Om Ramaya Namaha, Om Mandirastapakaya Namaha, Om Shirti Babacharkaya Namaha, Om Gayatri Ajvane Namaha, Om Arpana Sikarakaya Namaha, Om Vishnu Pujakaya Namaha, Om Namo Narayane Iti Mantra Pasakaya Namaha, Om Swaramaya Namaha, Om Madhurakantaya Namaha, Om Krishna Sankirtanopaya Namaha, Om Statra Priyaya Namaha, Om Mitavashine Namaha, Om Ambine Namaha, Om Chitrakala Vishadaya Namaha, Om Radhadaraya Namaha, Om Sadave Namaha, Om Jagatpantaya Namaha, Om Saralokahitaya Namaha, Om Bhakta Priyaya Namaha, Om Suhridaya Namaha, Om Anukulaya Namaha, Om Neyaya Namaha, Om Sudarshanaya Namaha, Om Bhaktavatsalaya Namaha, Om Premamurtaye Namaha, Om Shubhikshanaya Namaha, Om Pritivardhanaya Namaha, Om Swastidekaya Namaha, Om Tarakaya Namaha, Om Anugrahaya Namaha, Om Vardhanaya Namaha, Om Architaya Namaha, Om Artaya Namaha, Om Siddhipradaya Namaha, Om Janardhanaya Namaha, Om Manoharaya Namaha, Om Mahakshaya Namaha, Om Siddhishwaraya Namaha, Om Bhasmapishitaya Namaha, Om Atmalingaya Namaha, Om Lingajana Prasakaya Namaha, Om Siddhisadhanaya Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Omkarapasakaya Namaha, Om Sukshmaya Namaha, Om Vishwakaya Namaha, Om Savikaya Namaha, Om Samadarshine Namaha, Om Dakshaya Namaha, Om Achityaya Namaha, Om Niramkaraya Namaha, Om Nirmohaya Namaha, Om Avyagraya Namaha, Om Chitakrodaya Namaha, Om Vinayshilaya Namaha, Om Svavashaya Namaha, Om Kushalaya Namaha, Om Kshamaya Namaha, Om Satyadharmaya Namaha, Om Nirvikalpaya Namaha, Om Viraktaya Namaha, Om Atindraya Namaha, Om Satyasandhaya Namaha, Om Pavitraya Namaha, Om Madhurasvabhavaya Namaha, Om Suranandaya Namaha, Om Nandanaya Namaha, Om Prasanatmane Namaha, Om Bhaktagidaye Namaha, Om Sakshaye Namaha, Om Samatmaye Namaha, Om Sanegine Namaha, Om Haraye Namaha, Om Sutapaye Namaha, Om Samyaye Namaha, Om Guhyaya Namaha, Om Vimuktatmaya Namaha, Om Gaviraya Namaha, Om Guptaya Namaha, Om Atmaramaya Namaha, Om Srinivasaya Namaha, Om Devaya Namaha, Om Yudhidaraya Namaha, Om Dhanyaya Namaha, Om Gurave Namaha, Om Duradikramaya Namaha, Om Gahanaya Namaha, Om Bhagavate Namaha, Om Harisharika Margadarshakaya Namaha, Om Bhutaskajagatakaya Namaha, Om Aviprayaya Namaha, Om Saramatasamathyaya Namaha, Om Shrimadhyatavaratakaya Namaha, Om Premavatara Shri Vishwananda Swamine Namaha. Ato Deva Avantu No Yato Vishnu Vichakrame Netivya Sapta Namapihi Idam Vishnu Vichakrame Tretani Tate Padam Samudamasya Bhagum Sure Trini Pada Vichakrame Vishnu Gopa Ada Avyaha Ato Dharmani Darene Vishnu Karmani Pashyata Yato Vritani Paspashe Indrasya Vijasaka Tad Vishnoho Paramam Padagum Sada Prashakti Surena Divi Vachakshuradatam Tad Vipraso Vipanyavo Jagruvagu Sasamindate Vishnoya Paramam Pada. Vishwananda prachodayate. Om Prematharaya vidmahe Sadgurudevaya dhimahi Dano Vishwananda prachodayate. Om Prematharaya vidmahe Sadgurudevaya dhimahi Dano Vishwananda prachodayate.
Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvighna Kurame Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Om Bhurбhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Shri Krishna Vishnu Madhusudana Ketabare Narayana Chakatrivikrama Chakrapare Yogyadi Sachadara Sridhara Vasudeva Gopala Krishna Hare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Rukmini Shamavanaša Hare Murare Radesha Gopesha Surupa Brahmadi Vandya Shri Dvarakashaya Vaikunta Pate Bhuvane Kamute Gopala Deva Hare Tava Suprabhatam Meenakrite Kamatarupa Varahamurte Trivikramaya Bhuvane Vire Rama Rama Shri Rama Krishna Yadunandana Kalki Rupa Gopala Krishna Hare Tava Suprabhatam Govinda Madhava Mukunda Paratvaresha Damodara Jagarananda Gadari Shori Gopa Gopi Jana Samrita Dina Bandho Gopi Jana Prihare Tava Suprabhatam Kshiradishai Mujagadi Patapashai Sarvakari Sadanashai Ramangashai Shri Gopa Bhama Mridukalpa Sukadishai Gopa Valavaraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Kashapatri Sukhanarada Gautamadi Brahma Shri Sangamani Sangava Bharateshaho Tishtanti Deva Tava Darshana Bhagya Heto Gopala Sekaranaye Tava Suprabhatam Mandara Jadi Tulasi Dalamani Kadyahi Malyani Anjali Pute Samudaharanti Tishtanti Tvatpavakadhara Tale Manidraha Radha Manohararaye Tava Suprabhatam Vedatrayam Patati Gautamakana Guya Gayanti Satguna Gano Varada Savargaha Sankirtayanti Tava Nama Kada Visheshaha Shri Naradadi Rishaya Tava Suprabhatam Govardhano Dharana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Janamrita Suvesha Bhavati Pota Trilokya Mohana Sumangala Diga Deha Shri Rukmini Shavarada Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vatsachina Sharanagata Parijata Bhaktati Banjana Kripakara Dina Bandho Nityanta Gayati Janapriya Divya Rupa Shri Nanda Gopatanaya Tava Suprabhatam Padmaksha Padma Mukha Padma Dhara Prameya Padmalaya Sarita Padma Nivasa Shori Padmo Bhavati Sura Sevita Pada Padma Padmadinata Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Vrinata Devi Haranaya Mahendra Vandya Gandharpa Darpa Haratiya Sudesha Rupa Chandrananaya Siddha Chandana Nitha Deha Govinda Yadavaraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Nanda Nandana Yashoda Kumara Vira Mayanga Dina Davishona Supushpahara Yilambudaha Susharira Ramavihara Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vyashri Jampavadi Santya Sukante Bhadra Shri Mitra Vindra Divasa Prabhu Putrika Dhyari Shri Shanti Divya Bhava Meta Vaseva Dadra Gopi Manapri Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Ashrita Ananta Mukunda Shori Radha Manohara Janardana Chakrapane Namani Divya Muni Yurna Nishambadanti Navni Muhurta Samaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Suprabhatam Ye Patanti Aharnisham Guri Kritama Papam Shri Krishna Raitura Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadi Radhi Govinda Sarva Karana Karana Govinda Mani Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Mani Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Chintamani Prakara Sangha Sakalpa Vesha Lakshadhiseshu Suradhira Vipalayanta Lakshmi Sasa Sata Sambrava Sedamana Govinda Mani Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Mani Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Venum Pananta Naravinda Dalaya Taksha Varavatam Samasitam Pudasundarana Gandharpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobha Govinda Mani Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Mani Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Alola Chandra Kala Sattva Namanya Vanshi Ratnagadam Pranaya Keni Kala Vilasam Shamam Tribanda Lalitam Diyata Prakasham Govinda Mani Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Mani Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasya Sakanindriya Vittimanti Pashanti Panti Kalayanti Chiranjaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sarujvala Vigrahasya Govinda Mani Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Mani Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Advaita Manshita Manadi Mananta Rupa Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovananja Vedeshu Durlava Madurlava Bhagavato Govinda Mani Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Mani Purusha
कायो रतापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवाना सौख्यस्ति यत्र पदसिद्ध्यविचिच्यतात्वे गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि एकोऽप्यसौरचयितुं जगन्नाथकोटि यच्छक्तिरस्ति जगन्नाथचयाय नन्दः आनन्दरस्तपरमानुजयन्तरस्त गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावितधियो मनजस्ततेन सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमासनयान पुरुषः सुप्तेय एव निगमाकृतिस्तु भाति गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसप्रतिपादिताभिः तादीय एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसन्त किलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनश्रित भक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तः सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यश्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपा गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि रामानि मुक्तिशकलानि यमेन तिष्ठा नानावतारमकरोमुपदेश किन्तु कृष्ण स्वयं समभवत् परमं पुमान्यो गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि यस्य प्रभा प्रभवतो जगन्नाथकोटि कोटिष्वशेषवसुधानि विभूतिहीन तत्रामनिश्चलमनन्तमशेषभूतं गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि मायाय यस्य जगन्नाथशतानि सूते वेदोन्नतविषयवेदवितायमाना सत्त्वावलम्बि परसत्त्वविशुद्धसत्त्वा गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसमलया मनसु यात्रादिनं प्रतिफलस्वरतामुपेत्य लीलायतेन भुवनानि जयाजस्रा गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोलोकनानि निजलं निजलेशतस्य देवी महेश हरिदामसुतेषु तेषु वेत्ते प्रभावनि जयामि दर्शयेन गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलयसाधनशक्तिरेका चायेव यस्य भुवनानि विभाति दुर्गा इच्छानरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि क्षीरं यथा विकारविशेषयोगा सञ्जायते नहि तथा पृथगस्ति हेतुः यशाम्बुतमपि तथा समुपेति कार्यं गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि निष्पाक्षिरे परिदशान्तरमायुपेत्या विकाय वेदमुदवेद समानधर्म यस्तात् एव निज विष्णुदया विभाति गोविन्द Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yase Kanishvasita Kalamatavalamya Jivanti Loma Vilaja Jagadantanata Vishnu Mahasaya Yasya Padavisheshu Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Bhasvam Yatashu Shadaneshu Nijeshu Nileja Sviyam Tiyatra Katayatya Pitacharatra Ramaya Esha Jagananda Pitana Katra Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yakpada Pallava Yugam Vinitaya Munga Vande Pranama Samaye Saganani Raja Dirnam Viyatu Mahavasya Jagatrayasya Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Agni Marika Kanamamu Maruti Shasha Kala Satava Manasiti Jagatrayani Yasmat Bhavanti Vibhavanti Vishashti Yamsa Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yachakshuresha Savitata Lahatanana Raja Samasta Suramurti Rashesha Teja Yasya Jayatra Mati Samvata Kala Chakro Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Dharmota Papanchayasya Dayasta Pansi Ramani Gita Padagavadayasya Jiva Yadata Mantra Vimavata Kata Prabhava Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasindra Gopa Mahadeja Havosa Karma Tadada Rupa Palavajana Matanoti Karmani Nidati Vinci Shabhakti Bhajam Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yam Krodha Kama Sahaja Pranayati Piti Vatsalya Moma Kuru Gora Vasleya Vavane Sanchitya Tasya Sadashita Naraparete Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigra Adadi Radhi Govinda Sarvakarana Karana Govindamani Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Govindamani Purusha Tamaham Bhajami. Om Agnanatimirandasya Gnanajana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Gurudev. The verse today is from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 28, verse number 17. Apicha darshanam shashvat sarvaloka namaskritam santam vayasi kaishore britya nugraha kataram. Meaning, the Lord is eternally very beautiful, and He is worshipable by all the inhabitants of every planet. He is ever youthful and always eager to bestow His blessings upon His devotees. So this verse is from the part where Kapila Muni
talks to his mother, Devahuti, about the devotional service and describing in this verse the Lord. I hope first that you all enjoy the Guru Gita. It's 11th day today, right? 12th day? Okay, good. And I don't know how you perceive it. I perceive it as very transformational. It's working outside and inside, and it's really beautiful. In the beginning, when it started, I had a feeling that this is such an, not special, but like historical event, spiritually historical event, like when Jesus was giving the Beatitudes on the mountain. I don't know if you know the Beatitudes, when he said, "Blessed are those poor in spirit, for there is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted," and so on and so on. And somehow I feel like Guru Gita and this event now, where Guruji gives the commentary on it, it's similarly giving so much, not only for us, but also for future generations to come, and wisdom, which I think will be revealed throughout the time. And not only for us, but also for generations to come. So this is how I felt that it's something very, very special, because it's not very often that he gives commentary on scriptures. Yes, and let us now come back to the verse. So here in this verse it is said, Lord of the whole universe, reminding us that actually God and the Sadguru also in this way is not only for our planet, but God is for all the planets, for all the universes, which we don't know how many exist, but he is for everyone. He's for every being, for every creatures here. And at the end, only by love, we can reunite with him. Out of any reason why we have separated ourselves and don't perceive this unity with him and this presence in us and around us and everywhere. So at the end, Guruji also repeatedly said, the humility and the love are those main qualities, especially unconditional love, he said. Unconditional love is which will awaken his presence in our hearts and make us see him again in everyone and everywhere. So he is here for the all, and he is in all. So earlier or later, every being has or will turn to him through love, through our heart, where we will perceive his presence and in us and in everyone. So this unconditional love, which the Sadguru comes to awaken in us, to remind us, and he also beautifully 2 days ago said that actually we are born with it, but just we are born with this unconditional love, but through our surrounding it becomes conditional, and we long for it our whole life. We look for it everywhere until one day we are able to see it inside of us and everywhere. And as next, in this verse it is said that the Supreme Lord is very beautiful. And the Supreme Lord, here it's the word Shashvat, which means ever existing. So it's ever existing beauty. So he is ever existing beauty. And of course we always when we talk about him, we always can compare it with our Sadguru. Also with Krishna, everybody surely knows the beautiful Madhurastakam, where the Lord Krishna is actually described, how beautiful he is and how everything is beautiful, how his eyes are beautiful, how his mouth is beautiful, how his heart is beautiful, his hair, when he eats, when he walks, when he talks, how he's dressed, how he dances. So everything is sweet and everything is so beautiful because he is this sweetness and beauty himself. So everything what he does is beautiful. So, and we know also, even if Guruji is sometimes strict or he may make some not a facial expression that he's not satisfied, it's still sweet and it's still beautiful. So, and basically he is also always fresh, always blooming youth, and his expression is such that he's always ready to show favor and benediction to his devotees. And in this verse, it's also said that he's always eager to bestow blessing to his devotees. And now we will talk a little bit more about blessing. What actually blessing is? It's defined as God's favor and protection, which one receives. And more precisely, it is when unconditional love is transmitted energetically from one body to another. And again, it's this unconditional love where we come back. And of course, he can do it, bestow a blessing, as Sadguru, for us, Guruji, is fully immersed in God. And he's this love himself, so he can always give this blessing of unconditional love or transmit this blessing of unconditional love to his devotees. I would say he's always doing it, just that sometimes we can perceive it more and sometimes less. And of course, when we talk about the blessing and when we receive the blessing from Sadguruji, from our Sadguruji, yeah? So we also receive the blessing from all the lineage where our Guru is, where our Sadguru is in. And for example, in this case, we're connected through him to the Bharadvaja Gotra, and Bharadvaja was a great rishi from the times of Rama. So when Guruji gives the blessings to us, all the masters and all the saints and all the sages and all avatars who have been born in that lineage also give the blessing. And also, when Jesus said, when he sent his disciples to different areas to spread his teaching, he also said, go into the houses or into the villages, talk to them and bless them. Basically, he said, who you bless, I will bless. So when the disciple is blessing, the master is blessing through him. And he said, who you curse, I will curse. Or but let's stay with the blessing. He said, who doesn't receive you, just like clean the dust from your sandals and leave. So we are always blessed, actually, and the Sadguru is eager, and the divine God is always eager to bless us. Guruji in the Bhagavad Gita, in the Guru Gita said, the moment you think on your Guru, there is a blessing which manifests. He says, you as a Bhakta carry the message. blessing and love of the Sadguru. And what Sadguru has given you, you can also impart to others, which is very beautiful. But also, he again and again mentioned that we should not be proud or allow the pride to arise, and always to stay humble. I would like also to share one story, I would say a very sweet experience from 2018, when I was traveling in Egypt and visiting different monasteries. And I visited several monasteries. I also knew some people from there. And I went to the desert also. Guruji also mentioned the desert fathers. Basically, the monasticism pretty much started with the desert fathers from Egypt in the 3rd century. And still there are beautiful monasteries, beautiful sister and monkhoods who live together pretty much like in the ancient times, and try to keep this flame alive in the middle of surrounded by a religion which is different, surrounded in this case by now different religion. So they are in minority, and for me, Coptic monasticism is really very exemplary also for me in several ways. So I was traveling there, and in one of the monastery, I arrived very, very late, and I knew someone there, a monk or father, called Pimen, and he showed me around. He showed me all the beautiful places, the caves, which usually you cannot, let's say, access easily until late. And at the end, I had to go back to Cairo. It was 1 hour from there. And he arranged a car for me to go back. And the monastery arranged the car and also wanted to pay for it, so that the driver just drives me back home. And he did this. It was a very humble driver. He didn't speak much English, but we understood each other. And he had a little bit struggle to find the place where I was staying first night. So we spent at least half an hour just driving around the streets of Cairo until we found the street or the place where I was staying overnight. And I remember when he was driving me, I felt like so grateful, and I wanted also to offer him something. He didn't want, but I remember thinking that really when we are served in this way, that also Guruji is served. They like do us a favor, but I remember that he's also doing Guruji a favor. And I don't have much to give. I would say about myself, but I know that my Guru has so much to give or can give, and that even such a simple deed is from the heart. It's so valuable. And I remember that such thoughts were crossing my mind, and I left $20 on the seat. It was not much, but I left this $20. He didn't want to take it, but I just left them on the seat and left. And next day, I was staying in another monastery in Old Cairo, where the mother of the monastery, she heard about this, that I left to the driver $20, and she wanted to give the money back even more. She wanted to give the money back to me, and I didn't want, of course. I just stayed one night there and left the money also, because she wanted that I take it back, and so I didn't want and left. But I wrote Guruji a message. I remember when it was after this happened, how sweet it was, how sweet these gestures was, and how sweet they are to think in such a way that the monk told the mother, and the mother wanted to give me the money back. And Guruji replied also like how beautiful this gesture was, and he said, he will be blessed with much more than just money. About this monk who was so generous, and he wrote, he will be blessed with much more than just money. And however, I came back to the ashram, and after some day I received from this mother from Old Cairo a letter which this Father Pimen sent. This mother of the convent, she's his spiritual mother, so they're always in connection, and he sent the letter to her. So I will read it to you, because I think shows what we are talking about and what Guruji is also talking about often. He says, love never fails, as the Bible says, and it is also the reason why God blesses us most of all. A little story about $20 of love. Mother, he talks to his spiritual mother. You know that because of the love of God poured into our hearts, we took care of Serafima, this is me, as best as we could. And I did my best to get her to Cairo safely with a driver named Fahim. And although the monastery paid the charge for the car, Serafima insisted on leaving $20 in the back seat of the car without the driver's knowledge. And I ask you to give the money back to her out of love. And you also, out of love, added some money to the $20 and gave it to her. But Serafima, out of her love, left the money without you knowing. All the time from her visit until 4 days ago, the $20 were still with the driver, and he brought it back to me. But I was surprised by a phone call from him asking me if I still had the $20. I told him yes. He asked me if he could take them back. I said, okay, you can. Then he said, but I will buy or exchange the $20 for another $20. And I told him, no, just come and take it. But he insisted. Then I said to him, can you tell me why you want it? He replied, I will tell you, but you will say that I'm crazy. But this is the truth. Since the $20 were in the car, God has blessed me a lot. And I have gotten many assignments and jobs this week, and I have gained a lot of money I never gained before. And when I gave the $20 away, this blessing stopped. No jobs, no money. So please, Father, do not take this blessing away from me. So I gave it to him. And he said, when I thought about it, I knew why the $20 blessed that driver. Because it is full of our love for each other. All of us, through his love, want the other to feel happy and joyful. No, love never fails. And God has left us this example to tell us that he exists as love exists. So very beautiful, and this is also what Guruji says. God exists, and we can, through such experience, feel that he is with us. So just to finish, when you become a devotee, you become a blessing for people around you, said Guruji yesterday or before yesterday. The grace of the Sadguru flows through the Bhakta. Just by your mere presence, because of your transformation, when you are filled with this deep satisfaction, everything becomes a joyful moment, says Guruji. And he says also, and everything you do will be in a careful way, so that you don't lose this grace. So hold strong to the lotus feet of the Sadguru. Jai Gurudev.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Praladadadadayane.
Namo Karamitaho Pavaro Deva Savitavaro Deva Shada Bhakti Madao Shada Prema Madao Sankara Ki Seva Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare Dana Mana Dama Sabale Tera Sami Sabatu Jaye Tera Sami Sabatu Jaye Tera Tera Tujako Arpana Tera Tujako Arpana Jana Genera Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare Sami Jaya Jagadisha Hare Bhakta Jano Ke Sankata Dasa Jano Ke Sankata Jana Me Dura Kare Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare Mane Chakare Rakoji Gidari Lala Chakare Rakoji Gidari Lala Chakare Rakoji Gidari Lala Chakare Rakoji Mane Chakare Rakoji Gidari Lala Chakare Rakoji Gidari Lala Chakare Rakoji Gidari Lala Chakare Rakoji Oh Chakare Rako Chakare Rako Chakare Rakoji Chakare Rako Chakare Rako Chakare Rakoji Mane Chakare Rakoji Gidari Lala Chakare Rakoji Shama Mane Chakare Rakoji Gidari Lala Chakare Rakoji Govinda Mane Chakare Rakoji Gidari Lala Chakare Rakoji Gidari Lala Chakare Rakoji Gidari Lala Chakare Rakoji Gidari Lala Chakare Rakoji Tameva Mata Chapita Tameva Tameva Bandusha Saka Tameva Tameva Vidyanam Tameva Tameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Asatoma Sagamaya Tamasoma Jyoti Gamaya Nijoma Mutangamaya Om Shanti 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 Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti 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 Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Prem se bolo Shri Lakshmi Narayana Bhagwan ki Prem se bolo Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Mandir Bhagwan ki Shri Radha Krishna Kanhaiya Lal ki Prem se bolo Shri Mamatar Priya Babaji ki Shri Ramanujacharya ki Prem se bolo Sadgurudeva Sri Swami Vishwananda Mahaprabhu ki Om Shri Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Janavallabhaya Paraya Paramapurushaya Para Karma Matraya Tantra Osara Shastraya Samara Samara Mitra Mochaya Mochaya Om Namo Bhagavate Sudarshanaya Dipti Jvala Prutaya Samudekshana Mupat Parasmai Parabrahmane Paramajishe Svaha Om Shanti 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 Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om